Hello, friends, and welcome to another edition of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Weekly Race, our first in December 2025. And as we've been doing for last couple years, it's time for a year in review. We're looking back to the Random Forest tournament. That was the first tournament of 2025. So this evening we've got Chestrick and Leslie Pro 04 featured for you. They'll be looking to collect somewhere between 5 and 8 Triforces. I'm Smilefires. I'm joined by Adirondack Rick this evening. Good evening, Rick.
Well, good evening, friend. How are you?
Pretty good. And how have you been?
All set and ready to go for some good rando here. It is the weekly. We are leading up to what should be a fun 2026. We're underway.
All right, we're getting started at the east, no, well, North Forest Armas, as it's a blue ring shop with blue ring for vanilla price.
I think we have no audio for right this moment, but bear with me. We'll get that squared away at some point.
Yeah, I'll also
I
make
had this.
mention of we had a key for 75, which could be pretty nice later as well.
I had to learn how to subtract numbers.
Now we have a blue candle shop at the East Forest Cave. There are no extra candles in this one, so that's a good thing to find.
Hey, we got audio.
And we got a white sword on the coast.
That's fun.
So both players also got a fourth heart in a hurry as well. This flag set used a couple new features, Triforce range. So if we find our way into level 9, the old man at the entrance will tell us how many Triforces we need in this particular seed. As well as when we get to looking at dungeon items, there will be a chance of finding the dungeon item either in the staircase or on the floor. Level 7 at the Letter Cave, by the way.
That's a fun early dungeon to find. Although, fun early rupee grinders. And that's exactly what Leslie's going to do, is go use the grinders.
Yeah, so if you finish off a Ruby boss and then up an A, then you can fight that Ruby boss again. Really show him what's for. The transport staircase right here in 7. Chestrick also going to make a little more money.
And Leslie gets shuttered in with the Lammola, which when you currently, Moldorm, when you have no sword, no bombs, it's no bueno.
Now, because the blue candle is not very expensive, I think Chestrick might just be going for candle money right now, so it's a pretty nice time to do it.
And how much do we need for that candle?
54, I believe it was. Got our other key shop in the casino corner area.
Yep, there we go. We get to 58 and we're done. I'm not upset about the overworld enemies this seed.
Yeah, Darknuts being on the overworld does make things relatively traversable. We got a 16 rupee small secret. We got Gria's in dungeons. Yeah, Chestrick's out of 7 as well. Gonna go buy that candle. There is indeed that 54 rupee candle. So in addition to having both key shops, we've also seen both paid prices already. 3 out of the 4 shops. We have not seen the bomb shop to this point. $35 medium secret, that's not too shabby.
Yeah, of the secret values, 35 is pretty solid.
And level 5 inside the waterfall, not traveling very far from vanilla level 5 in first quest. This is a mixed quest first overworld. So definitely some added potential for some overworld blocking items to come into play. There is not a forced overworld block though, so we could have all unblocked dungeons.
Look, Leslie gets a B button item.
B for bombs? Like to see
B
it.
for bombs, yeah.
A little bit overkill to defeat the Zols, but when it's what you have, there we go. Yeah, and don't really want to fight that many ropes with just bombs, so let's go a different direction.
And definitely not enough bombs to get past that.
Alright, out of 5 for the moment. Chestrick displacing the Octorek, so he can also take a look into this 5. Got Pole's voice on the overworld. Alrighty. And White Sword Cave, what do we have? Got a letter. So yeah, I'll definitely take Paul's voice on the overworld as well. Doesn't mean Wizrobes are in dungeons, I guess.
As much as I enjoy the Pole's voice at times, having them on the overworld, they're good and they're also bad. In the sense that they're bad is more of the, hey, they are better screen scrollers than you and I are.
Yeah, for sure.
They sure love to sneak their way from right to left or from left to right without you having any sort of time to readjust.
Yeah, like I don't hugely mind fighting Pole's voice actually, so I would be fine with them in dungeons, but they are tanky and it's not in your best interest when you're trying to save time. There is the bomb shop and arrow shop. 69 for arrows, 36 for bombs.
I mean, that 69 rupee, I mean, I know people make a meme out of that number, but that is nice because it's 11 under the vanilla price. But
Yeah, I
that
mean,
being
it is rolling down.
that being said, that bomb price can go somewhere. Nice triple kill for another key for Chest Jerk.
Yeah, that was cool.
So you mentioned how this is the first of our pretty much traditional end of the year highlights of the year 2025 or the year. We're going to be doing 3 of them this year. The winter tournament that was ouch for Leslie. The 2025 Winter Tournament, which you're watching now. Next week's going to be the Rookie Rumble from this past summer, and then the in-person Speed Gaming Live flags.
Yeah, we actually had a decent number of tournaments this year, so don't really have enough weeks in the month to cover them all, but we'll get some of the essentials in there.
Well, that's partially because you and I both know something coming up real soon that will pretty much emulate how these two runners have been spending the first 9 minutes and 10 seconds with no A button item.
Yeah, there is a swordless tournament looming.
Details coming soon, TM.
Yeah, yes, pedantic potato. Christmas. That's exactly what we're thinking of. Okay, Leslie making his way down toward Vanilla Start. So this is going to be some of the first new information. I believe he's still walking around without a candle, but you can check open caves at least. Still looking for sword. Half a heart
Yeah.
though.
Gotta avoid the. There we are. So vanilla start.
Oh, did I just forget that? No, Woodsword Cave is shuffled. That's just coincidental.
Yeah, we just got the random is seed where it was nothing but vanilla around here. We get some
Uh,
hints.
yeah, hints that we can't read just yet, because it's going to be book to understand old men. But they will be helpful hints if we want to buy them at that point.
I mean, Chester can buy them right now, but it's just gonna say Kupo.
And we got a level 8 sighting.
Yeah, right next to Vanilla Start. Oh, that Dodongo tried. Also, Leslie has a very, very easy kinetic key setup for that room, too.
Oh yeah, push the block, walk the other way. There
Yep,
you
push
go.
the block, gold right.
I mean, at least the untranslated message is nice and short at this one.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, one thing I know you was before your time in this community was the era of slow text.
Yeah, like I have seen it in some of the variant races that have used it for fun, but yeah, coming in a little bit later.
Quote fun unquote. Fast text was one of the best additions. Quality of life additions. Leslie now with enough rupees to buy the candle, so we can get that marked off.
Okay, I'll mark that off.
Thank you.
Level
Chester
2?
finding level 2.
So yeah, candle coming in handy. It's found, I almost said 2 levels, but I think it's just 1.
Yeah, I think 8 was that spot northeast of Vanilla Start.
I mean, the one thing Chestrick did find is if you don't like that arrow shop in the northeast, other arrow shops are available.
That's going to be very extremely good to know about the wall masters in a dungeon like this.
Chestrick's still walking around swordless. Not a whole lot you can do unless you're very careful about that many keys in a room. But at least the keys are not 2 HP.
Right, you have to have a really, really good grouping of them, and that comes down to RNG.
The other set of hints.
So where is this level 9 and how many try team game?
Alright, potions exact same price. You can... Let's...
I'd still
Coke or Diet Coke, maybe.
I'd still probably buy the blue potion because that's apparently my thing in the 2025 tournament.
Yeah, that was a pretty good clip. In fact, I think 2 different people clipped it. Blue Octo's 4 HP.
I can't wait to see what the community comes up with for clips in the 2026 tournament.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be tons of clip potential, because, like, one of my favorite moments before I was really doing things in the community was some of the races in 2019 ABNS.
Like, what kind of things were you noting from that tournament?
I mean, the one that always comes back to me is the Sausage Link versus Angry Larry Yoshi break race.
Oh, the Yoshi cookie! The legendary Yoshi cookie break. I didn't get to see that one live, but I've got to hear the stories behind it.
Yeah, I'm so glad we have the VOD so I could just point people to it. There's a heart on the floor in 2, bringing Chestrick up to 6 now.
Well, you know how Chestrick's big moniker is.
Yeah, you have to have heart. I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Can Aniki try right here? Yes, there you go, Leslie. And a key drop in the room as well.
It's a 2-for-1 special. Triforce.
Well, revenge against the Keys room, but ended up not being anything in 2 here.
Or HP Wallmasters.
Yeah, Chester finished them off with a bomb before. I was thinking, oh, that's gonna be fine, but not quite.
Silvers in 2.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Chester coming back in. Not gonna miss that. Relatively compact level 2.
What would you say that ink blot is?
Well, I was watching somebody play Ice Climber earlier, so maybe that's the bird from Ice Climber.
You know what? I like that answer.
Chester doing pretty well against that Gliok for a good while there, even with the red floater getting all up in his grill.
And there's the silvers for Chestrick.
And he's out of here.
Makes total sense. This is the Triforce room for Leslie. So, both done with level 2.
Now both with candles as well, both with a bunch of bombs. Chester taking a look in level 8.
And there we go. Oh my
Whoa,
gosh.
that's 3 segments.
Yes, it is. That's a
90,
beautiful looking 8.
96 is our large secret, by the way.
Yes, you can buy 4 potions with it.
So we're gonna have 3 sets of stairs in this thing, and then 2 item staircases.
This 8 is a work of beauty.
And that's the Gria set.
That's looking battered and bruised all the way, trying to get the through the Death Armos.
Yeah,
Oh, Wizrobes!
Hi, Wizrobes. After that, Leslie electing to buy the small heart to be able to get back off the screen.
Oh! Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Gesture walking right into a red Wizrobe beam.
That's tough for him.
That's a whole
going on
lot
to
of
dodge.
ouch.
Yeah.
Wrong tree. There's a large secret for Chest Jerk. That at some point in time will be a hint of either the white sword or the master or the magical sword for Leslie on this screen here. Obviously, we won't find out what that is until we get the book. So the book's going to be in level 9, right?
Yeah, totally. Chester gonna take the opportunity to buy meat from the Death Armos shop. Spending the money while you have it.
Hey, there's our first take any.
I think we did find a different one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there is one kind of close to Vanilla Start as well.
Okay. So in nice ways, Miles telling me that I'm not paying enough attention.
Well, the way that I might not have been paying enough attention is I think we might have found our Armos item like years ago, and I just never marked it. I'm gonna take a look.
I don't think I've seen it. So I think it's going to be over here in the grave. But then again, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, Armos
There's
item
the
was
heart.
Coast Heart. We found it a minute into the game.
Okay. Oh, so while I was trying to do math.
Yeah, while I was probably doing something as well.
You mean we do things besides just commentate a race?
No, I wake up on Sunday evening after my nap, my 162-hour nap, and I come do the weekly. Oh, there's the magical sword. That is on the full range of possibility, 10 to 14 hearts to pick up in this one.
You just had me doing math, 6 3/4 days for that nap. That's a pretty solid nap. I wish I could have a nap that long. Good counting there for Chest Jerk.
Yeah, good time to get more bombs. Another potion shop at the forgotten spot.
So I guess my question is, we've seen how many levels so far? 4 of them, 2, 5, 7, and 8, right?
Yeah, that's what I got. We do have a lot of bomb spots up here, so that could be something. So we find what I have down as our third Takenny Cave. These two players really in sync at the moment. And Leslie getting a lot of fivers, was probably hoping for bombs though.
Yeah. I'm wondering if Leslie was incorrect on their 10 count ladder is the white sword item.
Alright, so that's a sword upgrade, if we want to take a little bit of a walk to go get it. Leslie not going to be able to bomb open Spectacle Rock right this second. Chestrick only on one bomb now as well. And Chestrick's getting out of there. Level 1! This is the open cave. So Leslie finishing out East Death Mountain, at least as much as he can. Gets into level 1.
Meanwhile, Chestrick making the motions. Architator here in this one. Making the motions to get this white sword right now. And Leslie also messing up on the, or not Leslie, Chestrick messing up on the recorder on the floor in level 1. I'm messing up on the 10 count is what I meant to say.
Alright, relatively compact level.
And he out of level 1, so...
Yeah, no keys and no bombs might be an issue, but we can record to level 2. We can also record at this spot, but nothing here. Alright, back to level 5. Oh no, bombs for Chester, seems like. Yes, back to level 5. The bombs kind of come at a premium price in this one. But
Yeah,
Leslie will have plenty of spots to record her as well.
Yeah, somewhere we gotta find out what our goal of this seed is. Well, besides the obvious.
Why did we just go 0 for 3 on desert recorder spots?
We sure went 0 for 3 on desert recorder spots.
I mean, it's not, like, entirely out of the realm of possibility, because more things are gonna not open than do in, Mixed Quest first, but... Wow. First quest level 2 lake is a potion shop. We spending the key for 2 rooms in this 5? I guess we are.
Well, that helps. So every chance of a recorder spot so far has not opened up for Leslie.
Yeah, because the lake is guaranteed to open, so that's not a chance. So,
Mm,
and then did he just go down to the southeast one, and that didn't open either?
yep.
Amazing. Find some moms.
36 rupees feels painful in the wallet.
To the south coast he goes, and another bomb shop, blocked by bomb.
Yeah, at this point, that feels like it's taunting Leslie more than anything else.
We got bomb droppers here.
Cheshire finds the magic boomerang.
So back to collect our Triforce. Leslie also gonna buy a key at the cheap key store. Triple to Dongo room, that's why we don't have the Triforce of 5 yet.
Yeah, because the first time we were in here, we were without a sword, and we needed 6 bombs if we were going to even clear out this room. So there we go, chest check with a Triforce out of level 5. Second Triforce of the game. Another 36 rupee bomb purchase.
Aha! Oh no, that wasn't a level. But it does open. But Chestrick's holding a lot of money.
This one actually opens. It's level 3.
That is a level. It's okay, recorder required.
Exact requirements yet to be determined, though.
So still looking for 4, 6, and 9. We have some Death Mountain left.
And we still have more of level 1 to find. I mean, we only found it was a heart container and a recorder so far in level 1. So there's still more to discover.
Yep.
And
Level
it's a
3
segmented
is
3.
segmented. Alright.
Don't you love segmented level 3s?
Yeah, you thought we had enough with triple segmented level 8, but no, we didn't. Can I get a triple segmented level 3?
If that will make you happy, then I will give it to you.
Okay. Spectacle Rock is a door repair charge. Alright. Leslie not missing anything by not having a bomb for that.
And here's level 1 for Chest Jerk. Hi, Patra.
It's expanding Patra, too. Level 1's got Wizrobes. Chester taking on these 3 with a white sword. And 2 of them stacked up nicely. And there's a wand under 3 Wizrobes. And he also got his recorder. So I just gotta find that Triforce. Here's 6 more, 7 more, 8 more? 8 blue Wizrobes.
Yeah, you really... Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the map to 3. So Patra did have the map, by the way.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
Alright.
So that room with the blue Wizrobes was not the Triforce room.
Now, this is gonna cost us a key, and what else does it cost us? Okay, open door. Well, some Wizrobes. This is doable. Just watch out for orange Wizard beams.
Solid job. They're avoiding the bubbles, too. Yeah, that was a really good room there for Chester to get the Triforce out of level 1.
Triforce appears to be quite a ways away from where you come in 3. Power bracelet.
So I'm starting to get that idea that recorder is going to be required.
It looks pretty required to me.
Because we are still lacking 4, 6, and 9, as you pointed out, and the number of spaces that these can be are starting to run out.
Yeah, because I'm seeing 4 recorder spots, and technically you can put 3 dungeons in 4 recorder spots, but I think we saw both ladder spots.
Yeah.
You can go around and do power bracelet.
Here's the heart container of 3 for Leslie.
We are running out of pigeonholes to put these pigeons in.
How many more pigeons do we have?
3.
I'll go yell at Elsoa then. Triforce out of 3 for Leslie.
There are 2 raft spots, that's right. Oh,
Hey,
we got
there's
a
one of our
level,
levels.
level 4 just sitting on Death Mountain. So yeah,
I don't... You go on.
I was gonna say the one factor still left over is like all the bomb spots on West Death Mountain. But if not those, then we're looking pretty blocked up here.
I was just going to mention about this level 4's ink blot with me having no idea what I would call this.
It looks a little bit like Trogdor, but standing up straight.
I'll give you that.
Oh yeah, Xenomorph in chat. That also checks out.
Leslie back into level 8.
Oh! Got an equals moat here in 4. On the way to whatever our item is.
Is it here or is it on the floor? No, it's the bow. Alright, well, we are going to need that ladder. If you're Leslie, get that sooner than later.
Well, nothing in that spike trap room, but Chester does get a key from taking that little look to the left. And we'll grab this Triforce.
Yeah, I may have hit that button sooner than I wanted to. we get to stare at the awe that is that level 8 once again.
Welcome back. Another large secret. Now, some of that does not fit in our pockets, but that's okay. It's okay, we made some room. We can go back.
Oh, Leslie staying in front of an orange wishbone beam. Back to
Oh.
start.
Loser ups are tough.
They sure are. Alright, so we do know that levels 6 and as well as 9 are going to be item blocked. I think we've got every other space on the map covered, right?
Yeah, I don't really see anything else. My tracking hasn't been 100%, but Chester's gonna get started on these recorder spots, which is gonna pay off for him. Now, maybe the question of how much they pay off yet to be seen, but this is what you want to be doing right now, because it leads you right into the power bracelet as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got South Coast to do as well, so just gonna loop that in right now. Leslie checking Recorder Lake and potions. So this could be a case where Leslie finds the answer first, but some of the places he was getting kicked out of earlier just put him a little bit behind with having to re-clear some things.
Yeah, the way that Leslie has routed Death Mountain is putting him behind, not through anything that he did per se. It's just bad luck that it turned out if you turn left as opposed to right, you would have your ladder.
Okay, I'm gonna take walking this way to mean that we've tried Grave Recorder Spot already. Here's level 3 for Chestrick.
Yep.
So we cannot get mags on 10 hearts. Not in this one. And Leslie gonna backtrack for the power bracelet spot here. Which is our last Tigany cave. Well, you have to try again. It's right there.
11's not enough either. And now the ladder is now in Leslie's possession. Probably don't feel happy about that for that same reasons I mentioned a moment ago in regards to going left versus going right.
Yeah, I think this might be a choice of, well, if you're not gonna let me have the magical sword, I guess I'll go pick up the white sword.
Fine, whatever. I'll get this white sword instead. I can so envision that in Leslie Pro's voice, too.
All right, welcome back to level 7 for Leslie Pro.
You know, I can't wait for Smile
What can't you wait for, Rick?
to see this map, considering how that level 8 looked.
Can we get more segments?
The answer to that one is yes, Smile Fires.
Apparently.
There are more segments.
Oh, we got a red candle. Interesting.
Oh. I'm gonna guess Leslie just picked it up in 7, but I don't know. For now, I'll just mark it off and, 80 rupee bomb upgrade. Sadly, Leslie's 10 rupees short.
Yes, red candle was in the room with the likes that we came out of the stairs in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not too shabby for a bomb upgrade, as Chester gets the Triforce out of 3. And also the power bracelet, as he's going to do this push blocker right here.
And Leslie is now going to head over to segment number... I'm going to assume segment number 2 of this level.
Kind of thinking we might already be in like the main chunk of it, but this just might be the access staircase to get to more of it.
Yeah. There's the map. Yep. Beautiful.
Little 6-room intro piece. This is one of the flag sets that we played this year where Shuffle Dungeon Start Room is not on. And so I think people were thinking sometimes when you have that off, it causes things like this, where you come in and then just have to jump into a staircase to get anywhere.
Yeah, I think that was one of the popular theories that Tracy M was passing around during this tournament. I know she wasn't alone, but I remember her talking about it more than probably any other person. There's the heart container.
Yeah, I like Shuffle Dungeon Start Room and all, as we do get confirmation that Grave Recorder spot was nothing. But it's fun to mess with people's expectations sometimes. Because it's just like an innocent flag you can turn off and make a small difference. Triforce of 7 for Leslie, as Chester gets heart number 12. And is that good enough for Magical Sword?
I was going to say, I think we were both going to ask the same question here. It is. This isn't like the Speed Gaming Live flags where we had a guaranteed amount for the Magical Sword. Hey,
Aha.
level 9!
Lost Hills Power Bracelet spot.
So the recorder into the power bracelet. Oh, it's a full game.
Need all 8.
so we get to spend some quality time together, Smile Fires.
That's right, and Chestrick, we're quartering over here, but unfortunately you're east of the, or you're west of the 2Q4 spot, so you can't just get back to that power bracelet spot right away. But you can go push Bogey's arrow up here. As Leslie's gonna work on level 5.
And there's level 6.
So we have a recorder blocked level 3, power bracelet blocked levels 6 and 9, and
A full game.
and you need the ladder to get the bump. So you don't need the raft. We have that at least.
Always look at the bright side of life.
Alright, Chestrick heading back to 7.
And Leslie unfortunately grabbing a clock and having to up and A.
Yeah, it's difficult because Wallmasters really do not want to know what time it is. They don't get happy if you try to tell them.
What do they got against time?
Maybe they prefer other spices.
I so totally wasn't expecting you to go in that direction, even though I should have.
Alright, both our players with much healthier key counts at this point, which is nice. And Leslie gonna get the Triforce of 5. In quick succession here, there we go. Oh no, there's a mugger room right here in 7? Oh. Just to see whatever this is? Okay, it's a key. The Chestrick pays a max bomb.
Use max bomb or your health, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't seen Chester giving away the health at this point.
Hello, Raiders from Ferran Burgundy's stream. Got the Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly race. We're revisiting the random forest flags from the first main tournament of 2025. We know in this particular one we need all 8 Triforces to get into level 9, so it's almost like a regular seed.
Gonna be so tired in the morning. As Chestrick realizes that the Triforce is not in that early segment.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun segmented dungeons in this one. Level 7 has this huge main segment over here. Level 8 is triple segmented. We've got 2 power bracelet block dungeons that we haven't seen hardly any of at this point. Also, thank you for marking the red candle.
If I remember correctly, the Triforce in this level 7 was all the other side. Cheshire just missed it on the other end of the other end of town.
Yeah, because he worked his way up to the northwest.
Problem for Leslie.
Ooh, yeah, no bombs.
Yep, and you gotta go up if you're gonna get that Triforce.
Okay, there is that compass for Chester. So he knows where he needs to go now. This is PvP tracking this evening, by the way, but we're doing our best. Now we got Saturn Patra guarding one entrance to the Triforce room. And an 8th key for Chester. Very nice.
And there's the Triforce. 6 of the 8 that Chester needs.
Gonna be level 6 for Leslie, which might actually be our first look at what is in here.
Yeah, the one dungeon that Leslie is missing now is level 4, which is on the other side of Death Mountain.
Yeah, but unfortunately no bombs, so we'd probably want some before thinking about going over there. It does have enough money to get some, though. And we get the soothing roar of Aquamentus as Chester makes his way back to 6. Okay, there are some bombs.
Yeah, that's the best sight to see for Leslie at this point.
This level's really gotta hand it to us.
I see what you did there.
Ooh,
Whoa.
wow. Compass down here in the southwest, leading to Triforce all the way up in the northeast.
Okay, where is this map that shows that this is just nothing but a big brick?
Yeah, this could be a really big 6. We have not seen some very big levels. There's a raft, which Chester knows he doesn't need.
Yeah, Leslie's gonna grab this because, again, he has not seen all of the levels yet.
Magical Sword and Wand combo doing excellent things against Patra.
Also, key count in the double digits for Chester. Yep, there's the realization for Chester, and somehow you gotta find your way up to that northeast corner.
This level's got to be most of the 8x16 map. It's so wide. I mean, it can't be most of it, but science.
Actually,
Transport
this is-
staircase in here just goes more west. Thanks.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It really doesn't help out all that much.
Is this segmented?
Oh no. It is!
I love it. Wow, okay, it takes us right there. Second
Okay.
transport staircase. I mean, both players in lockstep again, so good to see. Both of them will get out of here relatively quickly, as Leslie does get the heart on the way to this Triforce just guarded by Moblins.
Sad thing is, we will never see this map to this level 6. But at least Chessjerk won't be denied the gotta have heart.
The 7th one on the board for Chessjerk is just got to make his way back to that level 8.
Leslie with full bombs heading back to level 1. Alright, if you were the Triforce at level 8, where would you be?
The bottom left of the top segment. I think I would be if I'm the Triforce designing this dungeon, I would make you take a transport staircase from this main bit to the 3-room one, and then take a staircase from there to the top one, and then it puts you all the way over on the right side of that.
You know what? I like the way you think.
Okay, we got a staircase like midway up here. Transport staircase. Leslie almost done with the Triforce remove 1. There we go.
And another transport staircase. Not to be unexpected here, given the fact that we have a triple segmented level 8.
I mean, I forgot to pay attention to the sides, but it would be funny if those two lead to each other.
That's never happened before. Never, ever.
Heart in a staircase, Chessjerk is gonna take it up to 14.
Alright, are you right?
Nope.
No.
What do we got? Single Dodongo.
I'm finding extreme disappointment now.
Oh, and in the quality of that level 8's complications.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we get to take the sound of Dodongo with us.
All the way to level 9. And you know what we're looking for in this level 9.
Yeah, we're trying to finish the game. The old man is gone. We're looking for some roar text, and we're looking for a door that's controlled by Ganon.
No, if I remember correctly, the roar text came after this tournament, but obviously since we are now on the current platform, it will come with a roar text, but this came before Fred added the roar text, correct?
Yes, because that was new for Rookie Rumble, I believe.
Yeah.
But we will have it in this nonetheless. Yeah, this is what I would be doing at 9, is just jumping into every staircase I see, and we head up to the top. Now, for medical reasons, I don't actually recommend jumping into staircases, but you get the idea.
Might hurt the knees just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Staircase the First didn't have much in the way of open doors, but what do we got in here? Okay, a little more open space in this direction.
Nice Goma in this level 4 that blocks the shutter door that I think takes you to the bow.
You just gotta do a little walk around, and now we
Yep.
can continue up to the top.
This will be the bow for Leslie.
Still listening and looking, and there's a map of 9. Well, that explains why we couldn't go much anywhere after that first staircase, because it's got a little gap in the rooms there.
Yeah.
Try for a 4 for Leslie Pro. We have our bait block.
Yep, and we're gonna get rid of that. I like how the ink blot is a person with kind of that slanted smile.
It's just somebody being like, you've seen the rest of this seed, right?
Yes. You're already feeling indifferent about this seed. I'm gonna emulate how you feel right now.
Yeah.
There's the roar.
A roar? Is Ganon full northeast? He is.
Yep. I think this would be a classic case of checking the nubs, as Malcure would put it.
Alright, relatively straightforward room to fight Ganon in. Chester's got a red potion. Gonna use half of that potion now.
Yeah, good idea to do that when you're sitting at 4 hits, 4 hearts, when 1 hit from Ganon takes you back to start in unwanted ways.
Alright, and we're gonna keep walking from here. Magical Sword makes quick work of Ganon. Leslie working
Wow.
his way through aid, being relatively thorough. Oh,
There's
there's
a
a
shutter
Zelda.
door that opens up, so get your GGs in! As Cheshire will finish up the seed with 110-18. Third overall in the seed. First place was Mako 71, 105-25. Just Andy was just under 3 minutes beyond that with a 108-24. this weekly with 11 people in it.
Oh, Leslie has taken one of the transports over to this meeting segment.
So just as a reminder, next week's Z1R weekly race will be the 2025 Rookie Rumble. So if you were a member of the Rookie Rumble 4 or just want to play those flags, that's the weekly next week. Gotta have heart, chest jerk.
Yes, you do. Gotta have heart.
It seemed like not too bad of a time in this one, other than like so many segmented levels.
Yeah, that was. I'm sure I had a good facial reaction to that map. That was a good one. And the segments weren't even required in 8, so go figure.
Yeah, Leslie got trapped going into those segments.
Understandable. Sometimes it's a good idea to just clear the first segment, one segment at a time before jumping up and jumping around. But sometimes it pays off, sometimes not, and this time it did.
We did really have some fortunate positioning of things where, like, you kind of have to find your way to level 1 in East Death Mountain, but then that can get you level 3 under the recorder, and that'll give you Power Bracelet for your other blocks.
Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to think of what the actual chain reaction was. I did definitely getting to. I mean, it was hilarious in 1, just boom, 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 heart, wand, recorder, just 3 rooms in a row. Thought that was pretty funny. But I mean, the recorder obviously blocked. Let's see, blocked 3.
I think it was just 3.
Yeah, it was just.
Oh,
it was
PB
just
blocked.
3.
Yeah, PB blocked 6, and PB blocked 9.
Yep.
And then everything else was accessible.
And
I was kind of worried when I didn't go back to 7 right away. And 7, obviously, I had the silvers early out of there, but I feel like you could have gone back there sooner. But who knows?
You mean 7? There's the book.
Oh, book and 8, classic.
Book and 8 in the 3-room
I'm-
segment.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm missing 4 items. So I'm missing book, wooden boomerang, and
Red ring, any key?
any red ring and any key. So.
Well,
There's
there's
a
any
couple-
key.
Oh. I mean, I bought a key, and then like 10 minutes later, I had 9 keys. So that's always how it goes when you buy a key. Because I always feel bad about buying a key because that seems to always happen. You never get that feeling of, oh, I'm glad I had that one extra key. No, you just find 8 keys in the right dungeon. So.
At least they were 75 rupees.
Yeah, I mean, and there was so much money, so money was not a concern. I mean, I did the early rupee boss grind to get my candle. That is actually the second time in 2 nights I've done that, which is pretty funny because I don't recall doing it much before then, but I've done it 2 nights in a row. So go figure.
Yeah, it did not go unnoticed. Good place to have a rupee boss and nice cheap candle.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, of course, then the candle was absolutely free, and if I just cleared the, if I had gone back with a sword and cleared the like room on the other side of the transport at the start of 7, then you get the free red candle. But it's kind of hard to envision that being the correct methodology. So.
Yeah, that would have
No,
a little
it's-
bit of work into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I'm sorry. I mismarked. Yeah, I have 2 silvers marked. I don't know why I have silvers marked at 7. It was the red candle. I must have just marked something. I was like, hey, it's a red candle. I'm in go mode. Just get out of my way.
So what happens if you mix silver arrows together with silver arrows?
I think the universe will implode. So let's hope that just never happens. I wouldn't want to test it. Me as a non-scientist would say that. So take that with a grain of salt.
At least,
I guess. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say the one block that we maybe didn't mention was you did need ladder to get to the bow in 4, but it didn't really stop up either of you by the time you were there.
Yeah, I think it would have been hard to get there without the ladder, given where the ladder was. I mean, I suppose. I mean, I guess. I mean, I didn't actually mark exactly where the ladder was. It was on. Was it on West Step Mountain?
It was pretty much
Or was it
that
in the middle
middle
part?
section where the
Yeah.
Armoses are.
Yeah, and obviously I don't know if anyone noticed the 3 times I failed to count to 10 during the first 25 minutes.
Oh, don't worry,
was,
we did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing the responsible thing. You're on Death Mountain. You have like 2 bombs left. You count to 10 and keep your bomb count high. And I don't know where my count was, but it wasn't 10.
Leslie unfortunately had the same thing happen, and I think that kind of took them a little longer. They wound up going east as opposed to west and didn't get that ladder for a bit.
Gotcha.
And if we're going to make the universe implode, let's not do it until... we're going to buy the blue ring here. Let's not have that happen until after you get done with your AGDQ run coming up here in Pittsburgh.
I'm okay with that. After that, you can do whatever. Because obviously the universe revolves around that happening.
How much are you looking forward to running Final Fantasy Tactics over there at GDQ?
It's been a long time in the making. I mean, I've gone over on my stream, the history of FFT not being in GDQ over the last 12 plus years. And all it took was a remake that got rid of all the things that caused it to be rejected in the first place. But that's, neither here nor there. But yeah, I keep...
So you're looking forward to...
Us in the community have been constantly just, improving things, and I got my time almost to an hour and a half, which is ridiculous when you think about the world record for the OG is like 3 hours and 56 minutes or something like that. That's just an insane amount of time that we're saving just from quality of life upgrades, like fast forwarding and skipping cutscenes. Go figure.
Go figure. So are you looking forward to this more than you were when you did Arkanoid or Snake Rattle and Roll?
Snake Rattle and Roll, definitely. Arkanoid, that's... I mean, the two... If I had to pick 2 games to define my speedrunning career, FFT and Arkanoid have got to be 1, 2. I can't think of any others that qualify. So, I mean, if you want to go all the way back to the actual true history of FFT speedruns, my first FFT speedrun was in 2006, and it was a segmented run I recorded on VHS for Speed Demos Archive. So that's the actual start of the history of speedrunning FFT. That's how long I've been speedrunning, for any of you, less than 20-year-olds out there thinking, oh, the world didn't exist back in 2006. No, well, I can confirm it did.
Yeah, somebody right now is thinking, what's VHS?
What's
Exactly.
Exactly. What is this VHS of which you speak of? Let me Google that and say, no, I still don't know what it is. Google has no idea what it is. We don't speak of VHS anymore. And for good reason, I suppose. But it was the thing back in the day.
I'm just glad I'm not the only person who recorded video gameplay on VHS tape years ago.
Well, my brother has me beat in that regard, actually, because, I mean, this really wasn't a speed run per se, but if you go really back, when he was in his final year of college, which would have been 2004, he and his roommate recorded them playing through Final Fantasy VII in one sitting, which took about 24 hours, so it's not really a speed run per se, but they recorded on VHS, and my brother still has the tapes. He converted them to some other format, and the quality is pretty bad, but you can still see it. So, that's the old... I mean, that even beats my FFT, my first segmented run, so go figure.
For me, it was Super Mario Kart, but it wasn't obviously speedruns, but...
Oh, yeah.
It was...
How many VHS tapes? Yeah, okay, so I think they used... it was 4. I think they used it on the lowest quality setting possible, so you got 6 hours per tape. So they did it on 4 VHS tapes.
Oh, SLP.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I was told not to use that when I recorded FFT. They said, no, SP, please. SLP, we can't even see it, so. Or whatever it was, yeah. I think, I can't remember. It's been a fortnight or two since I've owned a VCR, so. I may still have one, but it hasn't been. It has been gathering dust quite fast, if I had to guess.
Well, we're talking
The real question is, did Leslie buy bait? Because I fed the hungry Lionel on level 9.
You sure did.
Worth it.
So while we're having our discussion about 1980s technology,
that is quite the segue. Just saying.
Leslie just needs to bomb up and we'll hear the roar.
Yeah, he is unfortunately walking around here without the map, but that is a good spot to bomb.
Yep, because now you'll see the word roar pop up. Please don't die.
Did Leslie find the magical sword?
He did, but
Yeah.
he tried it on 10 and 11. So
Oh, jeez. Wow.
Never
I mean, I was thinking about that because I was on that screen with 11, and I thought, nah, let me check I gotta check the push block first anyway, and it was a heart, and that got me to 12. So apparently the answer is 12.
Yep, it is 12.
That's pretty funny. The game knows.
Does Leslie have a potion remaining? Does Leslie?
yeah, I think
No
that might be
potions,
no.
only Ganon hugs. I am curious if I skipped the room with the compass, possibly.
Well, apparently Lionel's guarded.
Oh, Lionel's guarded? Yeah, I definitely skipped some Lionel rooms, so it's possible that I skipped the compass. I'm not sure if that would have even saved me any time, because I didn't get the map until late. So, I mean, I would have known that she was on the right-hand side. I guess I would have tried to go that way sooner, possibly, but... I mean, given the times in the race room... I mean, I missed out on second place by almost 2 minutes. I doubt that I would have saved that much time. Possibly, maybe, not sure. I definitely feel like I did more of the left-hand side than I should have.
I think Leslie knows that he still needs to find Zelda, so that might be a little bit of looking around that he's doing right now.
We've only had 5 finishers of this race so far. Finishing 4th place was Brewers fan JP. There's the red ring in 9. Time of 1:11:32, and Stags 28 was 5th. A time of 1:19:58.
Good going, Stags.
Indeed.
And JP.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the seed did kind of boil down to how fast you went to West Death Mountain and found level 1. Because that's, I mean, the recorder unlocks much, and having the wand for the upgrade. I mean, I guess, you know, they're running out of bombs on Death Mountain after getting the ladder. I can only imagine that must have helped me to get the white sword sooner. That must have helped, you know, just in combat in general. Although I would have liked to have the wand too.
Yeah, you both on Restream here pretty much like up A continued and went for White Sword as soon as you were able to.
It felt like the play at the time, without any other bomb or without any other weapon upgrades. Yeah, the double damage definitely. The enemies weren't really that beefy that I recall. I mean, there was some beefy bomb droppers on the overworld, but you know.
Yeah, the worst ones were, of course, the blue Octrox that you were just mentioning about.
Yeah, they burned and burned and didn't die, so.
Also, the Wallmaster's on 4 HP.
Yeah, but the virus being 2 HP was nice.
Oh, for sure.
I think the orange Wizrobes were 6. I don't recall what the blues were. They were at least 3 magical sword hits. I don't recall doing enough exact damage to figure out what their HP was, but generally when we have mags, is it 2 hearts or is it 3 hearts? That's all it comes down to.
Yeah, I was trying to count on them. It seemed like they were either -1 or vanilla, because I think you 5-hit one with a white sword.
Yeah, I did 5-hit one with the white sword. Yeah, I think that actually sounds right.
Leslie's just getting a rough luck with the enemies that like to drop health.
What, you think they're going to drop health on command? I mean, come on. We don't say the game knows for nothing.
We got 1 heart back.
I'm just now also recalling the potion prices.
Yeah, the 48.48.
Buy one, get one free. The best kind of sale.
Okay, 4 hits with the white sword so far.
Gotta be careful of hugs.
One more.
Oh! I was worried when that fireball pushed Leslie over to the left that was going to be a death.
God bless the iframes.
Dying on brown Ganon is never fun.
Wow, this top part is really solid.
Yeah,
Really
I mean,
is.
there were a lot of spots on the second row, so the top row is almost entirely self-contained except for that spot where Ganon is. Only 1 bomb left. I mean, Leslie just gotta go down.
Yeah, he was kind of even on the way before, and then backed up to go fight Ganon.
Yeah, I don't think any more bombs should be required. Just gotta go right through... Was it a key door? Or no, yeah, go down here and right. That should be the answer. Yeah, through the key door.
There's the shutter door. Get your GGs in chat for Leslie. Leslie's going to finish in 6th place with a time of 1:29.16. Other runners in this race includes Flurry, Bakuda, Y-Force, Grandpa Spazzo, and Matt as well.
Yeah, one thing I thought would be...
That was Grandpa Zabo.
Yeah. It's a tough one to look at and pronounce right off the jump, I think. But,
For sure.
yeah. Hey, Leslie, how you doing?
Doing good. GG, CJ. Evening, Rick.
GG,
Smalfires.
GG, Leslie. Absolutely. Well done.
But the first thing I gotta ask off the bat, what in God's name was that level 8 ink blot? What?
I hope somebody clipped my facial reaction to that, because I went, ugh, and then I died. I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving, come back later. I can't handle the map.
Yeah, I went back back to that dungeon a couple of different times because combat, keys, etc. In fact, I bought 2 keys at one point, which is like, you know what? Whatever. I have the money. I'd rather do this than lose it to a door repair.
Yep, I bought a key and then found the right dungeon and suddenly had 10 keys. So, go figure that one out.
Yeah, that's just how this game goes. Buy 1 key, it becomes 10. Or my key count stays steady, and then I find the vanilla item set in level 8 after go mode, and way out of the way from the Triforce, I might add.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I full cleared that dungeon.
I was lucky I didn't even go to the segments. I just saw the Triforce and left. Because I was in go mode, I didn't need the items. I was lucky in that regard. But having the book for any hints in 9 would have been nice.
Now, the only hints I saw were Lionel's Guard the Compass and a Lionel that was our bait block.
I had the bait. I fed it to the Lionel. I felt bad. Don't forget to feed your Lionels.
Yeah, that's what happens when Ganon doesn't feed the minions.
Yeah, you feel bad for him.
This is like
Yeah,
your Bob
true that.
Barker sign off is don't forget to feed
I
the
was.
Lionels.
I was channeling Bob Barker there. So I hope that came out that way. Don't forget to feed your Lionels, everyone. Good night.
Well, I will say, as I checked mags at 10, 11, 12, struck out 3 times, and by the time I had 14, I'm like, yeah, that's out of the way. Let's just go. We got
Leslie?
White Sword.
Leslie,
Is that...
you did not check it at 12.
Oh, okay. Then I'm having some sort of number bleed where...
You checked it at 10 and 11, but you did not check it at 12 because Chester got it at 12.
Ah, son of a monkey.
I was after getting the heart. I was after getting the heart in the push block right above where the magical sword was.
Well, gotta admit, that was convenient. It just didn't work for me.
Indeed.
Ah, well.
You did admirably with the white sword. You know, Betty needs love too.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure, no doubt.
I love how you were like 10, 11, nope, and then you finally get the letter and like, screw this, I'm getting the white sword.
Yeah, that's exactly how that went. 10, 11, ladder, and I'm like, okay, first off, old man with a ladder on Death Mountain when you start in the forest. Ew. Not great, but also we've seen the ladder location in many worse locations.
Yep.
Indeed.
This
It could have
seed
been
really
blocked
came
by
down.
a raft or something.
Yeah, this seed really came down to who got to the mountain fastest.
Yeah, unfortunately, the first time I did get to the mountain, ran out of bombs. Second time, ran out of bombs again, only this time, I'm bailed out by Bogey Zero, being level 6 and having a
And-
lot of bombs in there.
Yeah, for certain.
So, with the seed needing the power bracelet and the recorder for dungeons, well, once again, the raft got left out in the cold.
I saw the raft and I was in go mode. And I'm like, nope. See ya.
I mean, I had to pick it up because I wasn't sure, but first I had to do a little something I like to call
Yeah.
burning it.
Yeah, at the time that you were in 6, you still needed to find level 4 at the other side of the mountain, which had the bows, so...
Yeah, I was at that point with the recorder, it was a calculated gamble to not go back to 1 and not dig 5 further unless I had to, because with the recorder, I can make my way back easy, so it was fine either way. It just happened to work out that was the fastest way. Also, I swear, whenever I do a full cave shuffle, a dungeon winds up at that location in West Death Mountain. I don't know why, but it seems like for me at least, it happens more often than not. Or maybe at least like 30% of the time. I don't know the number off the top of my head, but it seems like it's happened quite a few.
Confirmation bias is strong.
Yes.
Right.
So I
Still,
think...
that was a fun seed and a fun look back at this one. Thanks for comms, Rick Smilefires, CJ, DG, good race. And I'll catch you all later at another time in another race.
In another high roll. I will echo those sentiments. Thank you very much, Rick and Smilefires, and thank you everyone for watching. And gotta have heart. See you all next time. Bye.
Have a good night, sir.
Let's give it up for both of our runners, Chesdrick and Leslie Pro. We've got the channels in the chat, so I think that's it for this week. Next week, Rookie Rumble 2025 is our recap of the year's tournaments. Smilefires, I hope you have yourself a good evening. Thank you for signing up to do this race.
Yep, great calling this one along with you, Rick, and thanks for joining us this evening, chat, and hope to see you in another weekly race to come. Have a good night.
Good night, all.